its staff, management, or sponsors. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Welcome to Kiss My Biz, your weekly reality business show, where each week a business owner joins our good cop and bad cop duo looking for real but informative business solutions and resources to grow your business. Our good cop, Claude Jenkins, has a diverse career ranging from government, corporations, and management consultant. He is the Vice President of Operations at Global Business Development Center and a guardian angel for most businesses. Annette Gray, aka Bad Cop, is the president and owner of Global Business Development Center. She has 20 years experience in management, economic development, and marketing in the private and public sector. She is passionate about developing entrepreneurs. Let's join our dynamic duo as they place another business owner in the hot seat and find out if they are ready to kiss their business with love. Or is today the day they kiss their business goodbye?
Welcome to Kiss My Biz, and thanks for joining us for another Monday evening show. I am Annette Gray, your AKA Bad Cop, and with me is
Claude Jenkins, aka Good Cop.
And I'm Rebecca with Kissable Retreats.
Welcome everyone, and thanks again for joining us. You can listen to us live this week, or pretty much always, on www.globalbusinessdevelopmentcenter.com. For the second half of our show, we'll have Elizabeth Browers from the Delray Beach CRA. She will talk to you about grants and economic development incentives that are available in the Delray Beach CRA core. If you want to ask Elizabeth a question, or myself or Claude, you can give us a call at 888-6... Let's try that again. 888-565-1470. So, Claude, how was your week?
It's coming around.
It's coming around?
It's coming around.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Beginning of the week.
Beginning of the week. Well, I got crapped on by seagulls this morning.
Well, yes, got crapped on by doctors this afternoon, so we're batting 1,000
What
here.
a pair we make, right?
Yes.
So please help us welcome Rebecca Mitchell from Kissable Retreats. Rebecca, please tell us a little bit about your business.
Kissable Retreats is a concierge service for couples, mostly for existing couples. Most think that we are a dating service, but we're not. We assist couples in planning their romantic occasions, whether it be for birthdays, anniversaries, wedding nights, surprise proposals, whatever they would like to, however they would like to express their love to their significant other. So,
well, fellas, I hope you're just got real close to your radio or your computer, because we're about to take every excuse you've ever had for not being able to put together something romantic for your significant other. So, what are you challenged with? Every week we invite a business to come, not only to tell us about their business, but also to challenge Claude and I. What subject would you like to challenge us with this evening?
Well, Kissable Retreats has been open for probably over a year now. And besides finding the targeted audience, our challenge is marketing to our targeted audience.
Marketing.
Yes.
Okay, now, a couple quick questions.
Yes.
Have you found your targeted audience? And what would that be?
Our targeted audience, yes and no.
I think she just said she hasn't found it.
Oh, I didn't catch that. I'm sorry. So you have not found it.
Well, I have an idea.
You have an idea. Didn't you say couples?
Couples, yes.
Okay.
It's all couples, but I try to niche it down and niche it down and niche it down. So right now I want to focus on parents, busy parents, and who don't have time to plan that quality time with each other, whether it be staycations or anniversaries of that nature. Now, we aren't excluding anyone outside of that, but I just try to niche it down as much as I can so that just trying to get an angle on the marketing to see where I can go with it.
Okay. So, Claude, what do you think?
Well, so far, we've got it narrowed down, so all we have to do now is find out where. And where, first area I'd start taking a look at is what you've done real quick so far. Have you just gone out and just shotgunned it, or you have tried to just come out with one marketing? What have you done?
Well, what we've done is we've done Facebook, we've done Twitter, we're on Pinterest, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram. We've tried to utilize all of social media, and which has been working. And I've had a couple of customers, but it has not been enough to be word of mouth, which is one of the strongest parts of marketing. But as far as it being to the targeted audience, I haven't reached that yet.
Okay,
so
go
let
ahead.
me ask a question. Who would you say in the relationship struggles most with special occasions and moments?
I would say men.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what's so hard about your target market?
What's so hard?
You've just said it.
Yeah.
Men struggle with planning marketing.
They do.
Planning special moments.
Right.
They're not sure what to do.
Right.
They're not sure that they have the time.
Right.
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 So that's a good start, in my opinion, is targeting males.
And where would you find males?
Exactly.
Where do you find males?
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
not
I mean-
exactly. Where do you find them?
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Where do you find males? I mean, I would think sports bars. I would think
Yes.
maybe a lawyer's office. Mostly it's male predominant.
Networking events.
Networking events. That's true. Networking events is most of the time where you can find males.
A lot of males.
A lot of males. which
So
is
what's
true.
interesting about your geographic area, because you, from what I understand, you customize these activities for your clients.
Right.
So your target geographic market, not your target audience, your target geographic market is going to be South Florida. Where are you
Right.
located?
We're located in Deerfield Beach, Florida.
In Deerfield Beach. And how far south are you willing to go with your service, and how far north are you willing to go?
At this point, just the Tri-County area,
The Tri-County area.
which would be Dade, Broward, and Palm
Palm
Beach.
Beach.
Yes.
Okay. So one of the wonderful things about living in beautiful paradise South Florida is there are an unlimited number of sporting activities that goes from Miami to Orlando every single day. Multiple events, multiple sporting events every day. So you don't necessarily need to struggle so much with your niche. If you have identified male, be that single or married, and you've decided that you're going to try and reach them by reaching out or going to sporting activities, I could say you would come up with a very significant marketing campaign with just that alone. What do you think, Claude?
Yeah, just that alone is, for these three areas, is great. 3 counties is great.
Okay.
So let me ask you a question, because I have a lot of people ask me this: what should I do for marketing? And then my immediate response is, what is your budget? Are you trying to do marketing with no money?
Yes.
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 So, and herein lies the problem.
And you're looking for a huge return, aren't you?
Yes.
Hey, I'm the bad cop. Cut it out.
She killed me last week with the good cop.
We can't continue to steal roles. What's the matter with you? Okay, so, unfortunately, a marketing campaign is not only just who your target audience is, who you're trying to reach, your message, your voice, right? Your corporate culture, your value, your mission statements, everything right down to your brand and your image. What we're really talking about after you've designed those things is your vehicle for promoting that marketing plan. Okay? And promoting that marketing plan is then going to significantly depend on how much money you have in your coffers for marketing. There is no single activity that will ring the cash register. So social media alone will not do it. I'm sorry. So you have to find a way, and as part of your marketing plan, you must, you know, the adage in terms of savings personally, pay yourself first. In business, you must pay marketing first. Okay? Because no business grow without marketing.
Right.
And marketing does not happen with $0. So that's the first thing. From what I also understand of your business, if you have a significant opportunity because you work with different strategic alliance partners to put this activity together, correct?
Right.
So who are some of your strategic alliance partners?
We work with
You have to say by name, by industry, it's fine.
hotels and restaurants, different restaurants in the area, and also different services as far as sunset cruises or things of that nature.
Fantastic. So there is a significant opportunity for marketing. You can do some co-branding, some co-marketing, simply by either link sharing on your website or email blast, or even print advertising where you're covering part of the cost and sharing that cost with your strategic alliance partners. So an co-op ad might look something like, you know, a dinner cruise with a hotel with a limousine service and yourself. Now, instead of you bearing the burden of all that cost for that print ad, you could very well put that package together and share the cost amongst 4 of your strategic alliance partners.
Okay.
Excellent. Excellent. Now, we can also move it into you individually going out and presenting your options to different networking events, different sporting events, and utilizing different services from a little simple banner at a table, sports bars, where they can come up and talk to you, or you can mingle the crowd and not try to pass things out, but find out what people are talking about.
Right. Okay.
And then walk away with 1 or 2 individuals that you can meet up over a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Quite frankly, I think that if you were to approach, I know men have significant angst about not getting these special moments right. They forget the anniversary date, and please don't all men in South Florida call me and send me hate mail. I know there are some of you out there who get it right on a consistent basis. But even those of you who do, I suspect might not have the time, or something might run into the last minute, or you might have ran out of all of your wonderful ideas and want to do something different or something new. So it's an opportunity to give Kissable Retreats a call to help you with that. So if you've just joined us, you're listening to Kiss My Biz with Annette Gray
And Claude Jenkins.
And Rebecca Mitchell.
And we're talking today about marketing. And it sounds more like marketing on a shoestring budget more than anything else.
A shoestring.
A shoestring.
No budget, just a shoestring.
You can listen to us at www.globalbusinessdevelopmentcenter.com, and a little bit later on in the show, we'll have Elizabeth Burrows from the Delray Beach CRA, who will talk to you about how to get some financial assistance if you are within the CRA district in Delray. And please feel free to give us a call at 888-565-1470. Is marketing the only thing that's challenging you today?
At this time, yes. Yes.
So you said you've gotten some leads from social media. Tell us a little bit about how that came about.
No leads from social media. That was from word of mouth.
From word of mouth.
Right.
Okay.
Those leads were from word of mouth.
Now, historically, how you get your first clients, typically there is some value in going back and looking at how you got your first few clients. How did that come about?
Actually, it was some ex-coworkers of mine that I did an anniversary for the both of them, and they both were different, had different tastes and different occasions, and they both loved it. So
personal relationships,
right?
Existing personal relationships. So the question is, have you tapped all of those existing relationships?
I wouldn't say no. No, I haven't.
You haven't tapped them all?
No, I haven't.
You know, I have to tell you guys, marketing is not a lazy activity.
No.
It really is not. Marketing is a continuous journey.
I'm learning that.
You're learning that.
Yeah.
And so it's every day.
Yes.
You know, it's every day.
It is every day.
It's an attempt to have a conversation with a potential client or an existing client every day, via different vehicles. You know, so if you're spending a lot of time having those conversations via social media, at networking events, you know, via email, via print, via radio, as you are today, and congratulations for taking this opportunity and recognizing that this is a marketing tool.
Thank you.
And hopefully you will get lots of calls from that. So,
Okay.
anything to wrap up, Claude, for Rebecca?
No, I think she's on the right track.
How do you feel, Rebecca?
I'm glad I came. I'm glad that I have your advice to go further.
So you will have to come back and tell us how you were able to implement some of the things we talked about today.
Okay.
Hopefully we have your radio ad that will run today. You will live stream on Global Business Development Center, and we'll share that with you so that you can live stream it on your website and use it in social media as well.
Perfect.
So I think today was definitely a big step in the right direction.
I think
Yes.
so too.
I want to thank you. How can folks reach you to use your services?
They can reach us at kissableretreats.com, or they can give us a call at 855-229-0793.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you have ever struggled with planning a romantic wedding proposal, candlelight dinner, or a special just because moment to say, I love you, then you will want to call Kissable Retreats. We take the worry out of your special moments, wedding proposals, Christmas, New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, birthdays, and Mother's Day can all now be worry-free. Kissable Retreats specializes and focuses on the intricate details that give your special moments that added charm. We are here to save you time and make your experience something you will always remember with a smile. Need a romantic getaway for two, whether you've been together for ages and need a break to rekindle your passion, or it's your first romantic getaway together? We personalize each experience to match you and your partner's style and budget. No two experiences are alike. Call us now at 1-855-229-0793 or visit www.kissableretreats.com. Welcome back to Kiss My Biz, where we have another business owner on the hot seat. If you can't stand the heat, don't get in the kitchen. Our good cop, bad cop duo continues to challenge today's business owners to take on the 21st century business world fearlessly. Now, back to our show.
Annette Gray, the bad cop.
And
Elizabeth Burrows, Economic Development Manager for Delray Beach.
you're listening to Kiss My Biz, and we are going to get a chance to hear now from our resident specialist.
Subject matter expert Elizabeth Burrows, who has a recent promotion
Yes.
with the Delray Beach CRA.
Yes.
I understand congratulations are in order. You are now the Economic Development Manager. Fantastic.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's very exciting.
So we invited you here today to talk to us a little bit about, I call them economic development opportunities.
Absolutely.
Primarily because I know better. And grants, the word grants.
It tricks a lot of people.
There seems to be some misconceptions as to what grants are. So for today's discussions, and since I am on a soapbox of getting away from using the word grants inappropriately, we're going to talk about economic development incentive specials programs that are in the Delray Beach CRA. And I should also note that if you live, most major cities is going to have a CRA district. So because you do not live in Delray Beach does not mean that this information does not apply to you. It is important that you go ahead and check with your city and your economic development department within your particular city to find out what economic development incentive programs are available to you. So Elizabeth, tell us a little bit about the programs that are in Delray Beach.
Well, one, we have several, but they're really designed to incentivize two different kinds of activities. The CRA itself improvements to commercial properties or to help facilitate and encourage job creation. So we have a number of different programs that help facilitate one of those two goals for the CRA. And the incentives basically are a reward to the business for the investment that they're making in that property or in that expansion, because improving property in the CRA district or bringing more jobs to our area helps the entire economic base of our city as a whole.
And I think sometimes folks forget that business activities is part of economic development.
Absolutely.
I think we focus so much on residents and housing and transportation and some of those logistical fundamentals that we forget that businesses, small businesses in particular, is such a crucial part of economic development in this global climate.
And I would even say that in communities, for a community to have a strong business community, there has to be a certain synergy happening, which means that the more business activity you have, the more benefits that all of the businesses in that community get from that activity.
And, you know, I always say economic development, the definition is people need business, business need people, and cities need both. So for me, that's my little coin phrase.
Can I borrow that?
You certainly may. You certainly
Just
may.
pay royalties.
Until I copyright the book.
Right.
So let's tell folks first, what is your CRA geographic boundaries? Where do they need to move their business to or have a current existing business to be able to take advantage of these opportunities?
It's very important. I want to reiterate that again, with any city that you go to, if you're dealing with the CRA, they do have specific geographic boundaries that they have to operate within. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It is non-negotiable. And the Delray Beach CRA operates under the same principle. Our western boundary is I-95 in Delray Beach. Our southern boundary is 10th Street, both southeast and southwest. And then as we go north, it gets a little trickier. We take a lot of zigs and zags in our boundaries there, but we do cover the entire downtown area, so Atlantic Avenue all the way from I-95 to A1A. Going north, we do cover the Federal Highway Corridor from our northern city limits, which is Gulfstream Boulevard, all the way down to the southern boundary, which is southeast 10th Street. And then in the northwest quadrant, we go basically north to Lake Ida.
Okay, fantastic. So before we delve into the different kinds of programs that are available, are there particular kinds of businesses that you're looking to attract within your CRA boundaries for Delray Beach?
Yes and no. We are looking to encourage the development of kind of new clusters of businesses, and we're encouraging the growth of certain industries and sectors in Delray Beach. For example, we're really focused on innovative businesses, which includes technology-centered businesses, as well as just businesses that are starting to take older practices and innovate with them and do them differently. Because Delray Beach has, the culture of Delray Beach is that it fosters innovation and creativity, and we have a long history of that since the founding of our city. So we're focusing on that. We're also we want to see more higher-end jobs in Delray Beach. The service sector has been very successful in Delray Beach, but the service sector tends to bring a lot of lower-end jobs. We want to make sure that we're balancing out the job opportunities in our local area by bringing in higher-paying jobs, so offices, professional services, corporate headquarters. We'd love to get more businesses starting out and really operating their main offices out of Delray Beach.
Okay, fantastic. So let's talk a little bit about some of the programs that are available. And if you want to go through a few of the programs, of course, these are all listed in their totality on your website.
Absolutely.
But the ones you think tonight would be a good fit for our listeners?
The most popular programs that CRAs tend to offer will be some variation of the program that the Delray Beach CRA offers, which is called the Site Development Assistance Program. It's basically a facade and property improvement program where essentially the business or business owner or property owner makes a certain investment in the improvement of that commercial property, and the CRA offers to reimburse a portion of that expense. In the case of the Delray Beach CRA program, we offer two different funding levels, either 25% of those eligible expenses or 40%, and it's up to a certain dollar amount. At the highest level, it's a maximum of $50,000. So we're talking about something significant.
Okay, so I've just been told we have only about 3 minutes left. This is the fastest half hour in the
really
history
fast.
of all half an hours. So what other program do you want to mention, and then give the contact information of how to reach you and get further information about these incentives?
Another great program we have that's been really popular in the last few years is our Business Development Assistance Program. It basically offers rent assistance to new businesses that are locating into the Delray Beach CRA district. So that's if you're an existing business that's relocating to Delray from another city, or if you're a startup, you can qualify for this program, and that's up to $500 a month for 12 months. So it's a great program. It's very popular. You can look up all of our information on our website, www.delraycra.org. And you can also call our office, 561-276-8640.
Okay, fantastic. Great job. Thanks for coming. I think the takeaway here is very important that these are economic development incentive programs. They're designed with some caveats: job creation and property improvement.
And the business has to make an investment too.
And the business has to make some investment. And the reason why I don't like calling them grants is because they're reimbursable dollars. So
Yes.
be mindful that you will have to submit some kind of business plan
Absolutely.
or executive summary.
And there's a formal application process. The money is there for you to access, but it's not free in that it costs you time and energy.
Wonderful. Once again, thank you so much for coming with this great information
Yes.
that
Pleasure.
business can take advantage of, and that's why we're here. Thanks so much for joining us, Claude. Wow.
Oh, yes, because I really like the word incentives.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
No
We
grant,
have to debunk the
incentives.
word grant.
Yes.
You've been listening to Kiss My Biz, where we, every Monday at 6 p.m., put a business in our hot seat and offer some advice in terms of growing and developing that business. And we follow that up with a subject matter expert who is here to provide you resources in terms of starting or growing a business. Thanks again for joining us. This is Annette Gray, a.k.a. Bad Cop.
Claude Jenkins, a.k.a. Good Cop.
Have a wonderful week.
If you have ever struggled with planning a romantic wedding proposal, candlelight dinner, or a special just because moment to say, I love you, then you will want to call Kissable Retreats. We take the worry out of your special moments: wedding proposals, Christmas, New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, birthdays, and Mother's Day can all now be worry-free. Kissable Retreats specializes and focuses on the intricate details that give your special moments that added charm. We are here to save you time and make your experience something you will always remember with a smile. Need a romantic getaway for two, whether you've been together for ages and need a break to rekindle your passion, or it's your first romantic getaway together? We personalize each experience to match you and your partner's style and budget. No two experiences are alike. Call us now at 1-855-229-0793 or visit www.kissableretreats.com. You've been listening to Kiss My Biz, your weekly reality